10 shocking things you didn't know about Neymar. Neymar, the man who could end up in a dirty, dingy South American prison for his dodgy dealings. But enough about that. Let's talk about money, baby. This guy is raking in more dough than a bakery during Christmas, and you'll be shocked to know that Neymar's a father too. Yeah, today's video is regarding 10 shocking things you didn't know about Neymar. But before we start, subscribe to the channel for more amazing news about football players. 40 million from PSG, 25 million from Puma, and probably a few extra bucks from selling his sweaty socks online is at our number 10 spot. But get this, he thought about ditching the pitch and pursuing a new passion for even bigger bucks. Now, where the heck could he make more than 65 million a year? Was he planning to start a company selling golden toilet paper or something? No. Turns out, Neymar's already a high roller at the casino, earning hundreds of thousands each month with his killer poker face. No more pesky training or nagging coaches. Just a few strategic bets and voila, loads of cash. He even loves the game so much that he named his pet companion Poker. Who knows? Maybe his pup's got a better poker face than he does. You know you've hit rock bottom when you name your pet after your favorite hobby. But in 2014, he made a huge mistake, which is our number 9 spot. He was playing in the World Cup, doing all right, but was he satisfied with just scoring goals? No. He wanted more attention. So what did he do? He showed off his undies to the world. Yep, you read that right. His tidy whities stole the headlines. Apparently, he thought it was a good idea to flash his underwear to the cameras as he walked off the pitch. Some say he was promoting his underwear line, but FIFA wasn't impressed. They slapped him with a $125,000 fine for his underwear stunt. Well, at least Neymar didn't end up in jail for flashing his undies. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for the Brazilian football star. Like what happened in our number 8 spot. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, Neymar had the opportunity to play pro football for Santos, a team that gave him everything from sponsorships to enough cash to move his entire family out of the hood. But as he started breaking records and becoming one of South America's greatest young players, he wanted to play somewhere else so badly that he was willing to risk it all, even a potential jail sentence. In 2013, Neymar got his wish and transferred to Barcelona, claiming it was because of the team's legendary history. However, Santos felt like they had been played and launched an investigation only to find out that Barcelona had secretly sent an extra 65 million to Neymar's family, making the transfer fee seem like a shady deal. Neymar and his dad faced the possibility of jail time, and what seemed like a multi-million-dollar come-up turned into bail money. So, yeah, not as bad as jail, but still not a great look for Neymar. But at least this didn't completely ruin his career like what happened in our number 7 spot. It seems like Neymar has traded his football boots for a gaming mouse. I mean, who can blame him? It's hard to resist the allure of Twitch stardom and racking up views on your gaming highlights. But let's not forget, he's a professional footballer, not a professional gamer. It's one thing to have a hobby, but it's another thing to let it take over your life and potentially risk your career. Skipping out on the Ballon d'Or ceremony just to play Call of Duty? Come on, Neymar, you're better than that. And let's not forget the $40,000 he spent on video game skins. That's a lot of money for something that won't necessarily benefit him in the long run. I hope he's at least getting some exercise while he's sitting in that chair for hours. Maybe he can do some squats or bicep curls between matches. All jokes aside, it's important to have balance in your life. Sure, gaming can be a fun and enjoyable hobby, but it shouldn't take precedence over one's profession or health. But hey, his addiction isn't anywhere near as bad as number 6 on our list, because Neymar's been ruining lives since he was born. Neymar's childhood was rough. His family was so broke that they couldn't even afford to pay their electricity bill on time just because of Neymar. But instead of being responsible and taking care of business, Neymar saw a shiny car and let his greed take over. he blew the electricity money on a raffle ticket for his dream car. And boy, did he dream big. He fantasized about cruising down the street with his new ride, the wind in his hair, and the sun shining on his face. But the next day, reality hit him like a ton of bricks. As he opened his eyes, he heard the dreadful sound of the electric company shutting off their power. His dad was fuming, and Neymar's dream of being a car owner was crushed. But thankfully, his dad eventually forgave him, and they were able to get the power turned back on. Moral of the story? If you're broke, pay your damn bills before buying raffle tickets for fancy cars. Enjoyed this video so far? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel to get notified with the most exciting and interesting videos ahead. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. Now, something Neymar will never get over is what happened in our number 5 spot. On January 26, 2020, Neymar was riding high with PSG, putting in a stunning performance in the first half against Lille. But then, tragedy struck. As he scrolled through his phone, he saw the devastating news that his dear friend Kobe Bryant had passed away. The shock hit Neymar like a ton of bricks, and he couldn't hold back his tears. Neymar and Kobe had a deep friendship that was kept relatively quiet. They had shared moments of playing sports together and hanging out, but it was something that not many people knew about. Despite the weight on his shoulders, Neymar managed to score a penalty in the second half, and he used the moment to honor Kobe. He held up 2 fingers and then 4, a tribute to Kobe's jersey number 24. Neymar's love and respect for Kobe even inspired him to get a tattoo of one of Kobe's famous quotes on his thigh, a reminder of their special bond. But you wouldn't believe what happened at the number 4 spot. It's not every day you see a football superstar become a dad, but when Neymar became a father at just 19 years old, it was like the world couldn't handle it. At the young age of 19, Neymar welcomed his son, Davi Luca, into the world. It's no secret that Neymar has a lot of love for his son, and he's not afraid to show it. In fact, he's been known to celebrate his goals by making a heart with his hands, which is a tribute to his son. Davi is definitely one lucky kid to have such a cool dad like Neymar, who not only is one of the greatest footballers in the world, but also a loving father. Back in 1992, Neymar's family decided to go for a drive through the mountains to visit some relatives when the unexpected happened. Yeah, at our number 3 spot, a massive storm hit them in the middle of their journey. The storm got bigger and bigger, and at some point they couldn't see anything ahead. In no time, they crashed into another car. Neymar's dad was seriously injured, but like a father always does, he immediately started looking for his son. But baby Neymar was nowhere to be found. He kept looking until he found Neymar under the driver's seat. Thankfully, he was okay. His father then quickly called an ambulance, and thankfully, everyone ended up surviving. Well, it seems like Neymar has been through some crazy situations in his life, huh? It's like he's a magnet for drama. First, his family gets caught in a storm during a road trip, and then he almost gets killed on the football field, like in our number 2 spot. In a heated match against Lyon, PSG was hoping to secure a big win. But when Neymar was tackled by Diego Mendes, the game took a turn for the worse. As Neymar lay on the ground, fans initially thought he was just exaggerating his fall, as he's been known to do in the past. However, it soon became clear that the injury was serious and Neymar was stretchered off the field. Fans took to social media to accuse Mendes of intentionally hurting Neymar. The referee gave him a yellow card, but the backlash from fans was severe. Not only did Mendes face criticism from fans, but he and his girlfriend also received death threats after the game. It's a reminder that while soccer may be a game, the emotions it provokes in fans can be intense and even dangerous. Well, it seems like Neymar has been keeping himself busy outside of the football pitch, like in our number 1 spot. Did you know that he made a cameo appearance in the popular TV show La Casa de Papel? Yes, that's right. He played the role of a Brazilian monk named Monreal in the 8th episode of Season 3. But here's the catch. His scenes were not added during the initial release due to rape allegations registered against the footballer by Brazilian model Nahila Trinidad Mendes de Souza. It looks like Neymar's personal life was interfering with his professional career. But thankfully, Netflix has relaunched the 2 episodes with Neymar in them. Maybe this is his way of showing that he can act as well as he can dribble. Who knows? Maybe Hollywood is calling next? There's a ton you don't know about, and I know you want to hear more about that, so stay tuned for the next video, and before we leave, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share your views about these items in the comments down below.